So in the early days of our relationship, one of the things that Natalie and I would discuss is we could get fired for this. Do you still want to keep going? That's not a normal conversation to have. The other thing that marked this time was a conversation might be, Mary, asks me, how was your weekend? It was great. We went to the park and we had a sandwich and then they did X, and you're having this conversation and at no point have you said who they are. There's no context, right? Just kind of a weird tightrope act of splitting the difference. I wasn't going to sit and completely fabricate an answer. So the best I could do was just skip all of the important details and start talking about it as if we all knew what I was talking about, right? And then at one point I was confronted about it. Inquiring minds want to know, and this is what people are saying, and you may want to address it because if you don't, people are going to keep thinking it. And I'd said flat out lied. Nope, wrong, not happening. That's fine. Let people think what they want to think. Would I do it differently now? Given that point in time, no, because I didn't feel safe. Did it feel really crappy to do? Yeah, it did. It really did. So the other way I've described it is like a filter that's constantly running, or almost like radar that's constantly scanning the environment. Determine, am I safe? Anticipate, what might I be asked? Sometimes you're aware that filter is running and sometimes you're not, but it's always running and it's exhausting, kind of against the way you want to live, which is just to be able to share things with people that matter to you without even having to think about it.